Hi, I'm Dr. Sonia Leach. I'm the director of the undergraduate supply chain management program here at the University of Texas at Dallas, and wanted to give you some of my thoughts on the POP project. First of all, I think it's a fantastic project and I wholeheartedly support it. In terms of what is on there, the GPA and your name, all that stuff, everybody's going to have that same information, and it's not really going to convey a whole lot more than just what it is what you've done in your coursework. And they really want to see the whole person. The GPA, great GPAs obviously are going to give a great impression, but they want more than that. And I know some companies that are looking for people who are more well-rounded, maybe with a lower GPA than just with someone who has the highest GPA and has very little to show in terms of skills and contributions to make for their company. So it is very important to show that and put that out there in your online footprint. The reason why is that companies are going to look for you online. They are already looking for people online today. Anyone that applies, they're going to go online to see what is out there about you. There are going to be many sources of information about you that you have no control over, or that are not intended for a professional marketplace, such as your Facebook, your Twitter, and other such social media outlets. So you want to have a location that you can direct them to that is totally controlled by you and is designed for that professional footprint that you want to have everyone looking at. So we want to make sure that you are making those efforts in terms of how you present yourself, professional being the number one key. Okay. For supply chain management students, project skills and other attributes that you want to highlight include problem-solving skills. You definitely want to be able to communicate with the person looking at your POP that you can contribute to a solution and not just be part of the process. They can hire anybody to sit and do a job, but they want to see impact. They want to see that not only is what you did going to contribute and have some sort of an impact, but do you understand what that impact is, and can you communicate that in an appropriate manner for their business? And that's someone that they're going to take a lot more seriously, that has a proven track record of problem solving, that they can bring in and have you demonstrate and use those same skills for the types of problems that they have. Every employer that is looking for someone to hire has a problem that they need solved, and they're looking for the person who's going to solve it. So those problem solving skills just cannot be overstated. They need to be right there out in front. And again, need to be tied to what you did, what the impact was, and why it's important that your contribution was a part of it. They're going to be looking at dozens of resumes, and so what your POP needs to do is to add to that resume. One of the key things it needs to be is professional. The photos you use need to be professional photos. You want to make sure that they are showing your face and not necessarily your fashion style. Make sure that you are conservative. Make sure that you are appropriately groomed for what that means for both men and women. And in your wording, in the statements that you make, in the areas where you discuss the attributes that you have and your value system and your character, grammar and spelling and punctuation are very important. Now that sounds very archaic, but many people, when they start to see spelling errors and grammar errors, will immediately move to another page and move to the next candidate, because you're not someone who can be trusted to get the details right. And that's going to be a very important skill to demonstrate. So make sure that you review and you have others review for those kinds of errors. They're very easy to make, so don't feel badly if you make them. Just make sure you get them corrected and they're perfect before you advertise this particular area. The last thing I have to mention is I recommend adding a section on your life outside of academics. Who are you when you're not at school? They're going to see a lot about your school in your resume. They're going to see a lot about the projects and things like that you should be demonstrating for your problem solving skills. But what they're also going to be looking for is a person who fits with their company culture, who has a character and a personality that's going to fit with the style of the team that they're hiring for and fit with the company's profile. And so you want to demonstrate that part of yourself. You don't want that to be the main focus, but you should add a small tab or maybe a small section that just describes things that you like to do in your free time, what types of activities you enjoy, and make sure that they see that you are a real person in addition to the skills that they're looking to add to their team, because that real person is going to be what sells you. Many other people are going to have the same skills as you from this area and around the country, so sell yourself as a whole person and not just that GPA and not just that grade on your final paper. And that's the advice I have for you on the POP. Best of luck with those. I think they're fantastic, and I'm looking forward to seeing more great things from you all. Thanks.